Turned out really nice. Usually my quick and dirty thumbnails don't turn out quite so nice. Why is this not? Okay, any moment. There we go. Alright. So, I am, as the title says, unboxing a Descendant of a clock I already have. Now, that might be subjective, you say, because, first clocks were gears, and then they were electric with analog, and then they had flips, and then they had digital, and sure. But you'll see why the clock in the box is a descendant of the one that I already have. I actually have two of these. Neither of them have the light bulb working. One of them is the original one that I first had, and I got a second one because it was less beat up. Both from the thrift store, I believe. And then so I want to fix the light bulb on one, pick whichever parts are the best working between the two, and go from there. Although I probably couldn't swap the inside without desoldering something, and I don't want to do that. So it's most likely this one, and then have electrical engineering somebody on Reddit or wherever help me figure out. Also, it's not here yet, but I got extremely lucky. This is something rare. Loose all by itself. I ordered the instruction manual for this new one.
Oh, cool.
So, when I saw this clock just browsing on eBay, I'm like, yes. So.
Excuse me for intruding.
Sure.
There's a Steve from Ion Solar who says you have an appointment with him.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Bye-bye.
Yeah, but here, Mom. While you're here, just look. See?
Oh, yeah, that looks nice.
Yeah, and so I say that this is descendant of this because it's like the same. Wow. That is a stiff snooze button. It also wants to tilt forward a bit. Man. So it's... Yeah, that's why I say, because they've got like... Obviously the wood grain is slightly different, but it's meant to be very similar. This one slopes this way a bit. Okay, so let's plug in the new one. The old one is just gonna like make churning noises and spin. I can maybe do it for the alarm, but this, okay. Ooh, nice long cord too. Woohoo! She's lit up. Man, that looks nice. It's there's a little bit of spots on the front and some dust, so it needs a little bit of cleanup. It's not super dirty though. It looks like maybe if it was dirty at all, they wiped it with a rag a bit. So ooh, we got oh, brightness. Yes, please. High, low. Brightness selectors I think are so cool. I've never actually used one of these. But like then you can pick what kind of brightness you want it at for what times you're mostly viewing it. Like this would live by my bed, and more often than not I'd probably be like for current day if it'd be telling time in the morning when it's dark or late at night. Because I used to do that. I used to have alarm clock set up as my clock even though I had a phone. And the we'll put this back up to bright. The main thing, we do that. I'm still gonna. Yeah, it'd be better seen in dim lighting, much more dim than that. But there is, so I used to have clocks set up, and then what I would do is it would be nice to glance over. I wouldn't blind my eyes with my phone seeing what time it is. I could just, and I didn't even have to reach up. If I was facing the right direction, I would just look across my room to the desk by my door, and there's the clock. And yeah, I also had a clock above my bed head too, so they can be nice for that. Especially since like this is red. Red is less harsh on your eyes, like a lot of clocks are, and they generally can go a little dimmer than your phone screen can. Especially when you consider that like your phone screen is gonna have more brightness overall in a wider space, but you've got just this little area where the lights are on the screen. So yeah, so we got alarm on and off. The alarm is on. We also got, I'm assuming that's just a vent, or maybe that's where the speaker is. But let's see. So we got a fast set, a slow set, and alarm time. So what does this mean? So, oh, it's one of these mechanisms. Okay. So yeah, slow is like this. and faster like this. So you get mostly to where you want, and then you slow it down. That's not a bad mechanism. I like the ones that go... There was one I have that goes fast forward and then slow backwards. I don't know, there's a lot of ways you can do this, but this is, I think, one of the slightly better mechanisms versus just the ones that don't go very fast. But I don't know, I'll have to really try these out side by side and rank the mechanisms. Or I should like bring people in and have them give opinions on it, and then I can bring up a ranking based on my friends. So let's do an alarm set. So it's 3:11 according to this, what I set it for. Here's the button configuration. So we got alarm time. Let's see, so 6 a.m. Let's set it to 2. Now we go slow set. Let's see, is this one that rings when it reaches the alarm time? Okay. Nope. It's one that has to wait a minute. And our alarm is on, so we should hear it beep in just a moment. While it's doing that, I'm going to see if I can't rustle up a Q-tip. That sounds really weird. Usually you say rustle up some grab. I'm just going to look for a Q-tip while we wait for that. Should make sure that it's in view. We can do this. Yeah, I am not seeing. So I most likely have used up all the Q-tips that I brought up here. Alright, any minute now. Whoa! That's unusual. That is... Now, I want to sleep more. Okay, it worked. That is really weird. I'm going to have to look... What model was this again? This was the, it's a General Electric 8143. Let me just look up on the internet. GE8113 GE8143 alarm clock. These are labeled as vintage space age, which they might have been during the space age period, but it doesn't scream space age to me. I'm going to click on images. Please give me... Oh, maybe I click on images because videos is not... You know, I may ask a few people. It's probably working just fine, but that sound is just so unusual that to me it's like, oh, is it working right? Actually, no, I could ask even the original seller that I bought it from. So when I send them the video, I'll say, hey, can you confirm that it always sounded like that? Because that's the weird alarm I've ever heard. Now, this one here, I don't want to undo the cord. So here, what maybe I'll do is... Nope, this thing doesn't go any higher. So I just want you guys to hear... I need to get an extension cord up here for stuff, do I not? Probably have one somewhere. I'm just going to plug this in back here really quickly in place of this lamp. Okay. Oops. Where is the... Okay. See if I can get this one to ring. Okay, so it's not that one. Because this one, I believe, does have 24-hour alarm counting. If it's not around here, then I'll be baffled. Okay, well, alarm is set for 12. going to flip our time back to 12. Wait, that's 2? Nope, I want to go this way. Oh, it's coming. Wait, what? What? Well, you heard the alarm there, folks. I like that style of alarm. I like that sound. It's just... That says 12, right? The dial on my right, so your left, says 12, correct? And yet we are at 109. What time was I at before? Because I could have sworn I saw a 1 on there. That's definitely a 2. Unless it's like an hour thing, because it could be ringing for the whole hour. Yeah, this is really baffling. Is it broken? Is it just broken? The unit. Well, I have this other one here. This is mysterious. This one doesn't have the cable neatly wrapped up. This one's the one that's a little more beat up. But if the innards are working better, I would swap the front plate from the other one. Let's plug you in and give a test. Okay. So the alarm is set. Okay, so the alarm is set for like 5 something. Now, usually clocks like this, oh, it's when I'm just switching the time. Usually clocks like this, they ring for a whole hour because of the way the gearing mechanism works. So, what the? And it's clearly on 5 on this one. Okay, so that's working. Just kind of waiting for it to tick over Singapore. That. Why is it ringing now? I mean, I am actually making time go backwards. Huh, let's, oh wait, whoops. Yeah, I really don't know. I was hoping to turn this dial backwards, but it only goes one way. just going to double check this one more time. Make sure it's not. Ooh, I just noticed something interesting that. Huh. It's set for, like, I think it's 9:30 is what it's set for. Which, wow, as I'm moving the time that fast, I'm noticing the alarm thing is getting moved a bit too. Ah, there's your new one going again. Yeah, I want to sleep more. That's weird. It's like getting stuck and wanting to make the alarm thing have to tick over. That is okay. That doesn't seem like, it seems like something's wrong. What if I go forward? Will it make the, every once in a while, the alarm time, well, the alarm time can only go one way, so. Huh. That's weird. This definitely isn't going to win any awards for time setting. Well, I mean, maybe given its category. But it's not ringing any of the other times. So, here's the thing that I noticed, and I'm going to take the new one offline. And then we'll take this stream out here. So, and let me confirm that these two are the same model. This is a model 8141-4, I think. Bit faded, and this one is a 8141-4. And let's see the 20 volts, 60 hertz. 20 volts, 60 hertz, 24 watts, the same. But look at the plugs. These plugs are different. This plug at the end says TAHI TP2204 on there, something. This says, looks like two bumps, maybe Roman numeral. That's a TAHI TP18. So they're different plugs. And the new clock uses, the new clock uses the TAHI TP22. Interesting. Interesting. Now, I'm just going to check one last thing. We'll take the... Yeah, with this one, I'm not seeing the, yeah, the alarm isn't wanting to tick over as I'm speeding forward. Uh-oh, this one is in the middle of flipping numbers, I think, maybe. Let's, yep, plug it in and let it flip the number over. Okay. This one here, unless it's behaving now, we should see. Yeah, I think I saw the alarm move over just a bit. Because we are at just before 9:30, whatever that is. Now it seems to be behaving. Maybe it was when it was plugged in that was causing weird issues. 'Cause it seems... So yeah, I don't know what's going on. And I'm not exactly sure about alarm mechanisms on these older clocks, other than they weren't extremely precise. And they would start ringing a little before or a little bit after. And they seem to ring more accurately when you let the time run to that versus when you're flipping through it really fast. But yeah, I also like the clear red color on this front piece here. And I am definitely happy to have this as a part of my collection. It's nice to have what is very obviously a predecessor. It's like the same not predecessor, and Descendant. It very obviously has the same design as this one. There's some things that are different, but the overall shape is different. And also, there's one more thing that I wanted to see. There's that view alarm thing. So let's do. That's time fast. Okay, great. I do not know what view alarm means. Yeah, I don't know what that means, but everything looks to be in good condition. It's pretty nice. It'll get like its own testing, or the manual might have an explanation for me when that comes. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in whatever's next. If you are excited for clock content, if you want to see the final results of my clock alarm shelf up there, all my clocks collection and whatnot, get subscribed, leave a like down below. Check out the other stuff that I do too, because clocks is one of the different things that I do. And I'll see you guys in whatever's next. Bye!